the moderator of today's meeting. And now we are having a very special guest, Karahul from India.
Not special, but okay. Thank
You're
you.
special. And we're going to
Thank you.
have a fun talk about food from India and also ethical and sustainable fashion.
Yep.
First of all, some of us still don't know you yet, Rahul. So could you tell us a little about yourself?
Oh, okay. Um, I'm from India basically, but I have traveled a lot, and I love traveling to start with. And I'm a graduate from fashion and textile design from number one school in India and number one school in New York, if you know FIT. So I've graduated from there. So that is the reason I wanted to add this sustainable and ethical fashion. So everybody, especially you guys, should know about it. Then I love Indonesia for sure. I love Bali. I love Jogja. I love Bandung. And yeah,
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
that's the short part of me. Yeah. Why don't you guys introduce yourself as well?
What?
Why don't you guys introduce yourself as well?
So, okay, let me introduce myself. I'm
Yeah.
Kinan Dianzani. I'm in my senior year in high school in one of high school in Jakarta. And yeah, I'm just a student, like most of the student. I don't have any specific introduction.
So how high school works here? Like back in my country, high school has like you have to select a subject when you go to high school. Do you select a subject here as well, or it's like no?
We go by two main subject like natural science and
Okay.
social science.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is it the same with India?
Yeah. So that's what we also need to select our subject. So I am a science student.
I'm a social student.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I studied science. I think 90% of Indians study science.
Science is fun.
Yeah, it's fun till it's high school. After that, it's not.
um,
Yeah.
okay. About food, yeah. We all have a certain food that somehow becomes our favorite, right? What is your favorite food?
Okay. My favorite food is like I've written it down. It's not my favorite food, but I'll take it like I'll start with more snacks. You know,
Sorry,
these
what?
most snacks like you can have it at any time. It's not a meal.
Okay.
It's more of a snack, so you can enjoy it like any time. So
Oh,
maybe I thought I'll start with this. So
okay.
because I know meals, many people might have heard, maybe not the snacks. So I thought I'll
Uh,
just start with that.
okay.
Make sense?
This makes sense. Does make sense.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody's here. So should I start? What do I do?
What?
Should I start? Should I start?
Yes.
Okay. So my first favorite snack is samosa. You want me to type it down?
Yes, can you please?
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Um, where is yeah? Okay. Number one is samosa.
Okay. Tell us more about samosa.
How many people know samosa? Does anybody know here what is samosa?
I've heard about samosa actually.
You heard?
Is it the
Have
triangle
you? Have
one?
you?
Yes.
Sorry?
The triangle one? Is it?
Yeah. It's the
Okay.
triangle one. Have you guys eaten it?
I've
Have you
never
ever had it?
eaten it.
I ever eat it
Okay.
in an Indian restaurant.
You did?
Yeah, when I
Where?
visit West Java last holiday.
Okay. Oh, perfect. So did you like it?
Yeah, I like it very much. We bought some frozen samosas and take it back to our home.
Yeah, I love samosas. I'll send you a photograph. If you if people who doesn't know can see it. How do
Wow,
you see
thank you.
photographs? Okay. Do you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. Thank you, Raul.
Thank you, Rahul.
Yeah. So it's I'll make it a brief. So it's basically a pastry with
Oh.
with fillings of potatoes, peas, and like with mixed herbs and masalas, and it tastes good. I can assure you that.
Okay.
So maybe next time you should try.
I think I should try. I should definitely.
Yeah.
What else besides some?
So the second one is actually a meal. Is called paneer tikka masala. How many of people have heard about this?
Can you type it down? Oh, okay.
I think
You've
I've
got
already typed
yes,
it down.
I just seen it.
Yeah.
Paneer tikka masala. What is it?
Have you heard of? Have you? Nobody heard of it? Okay.
I've never heard about
It's
it.
it. It's a meal which you eat with rice. It's a vegetable gravy you eat with rice or naan or chapati. It's basically a meal, like main course. I'll show you a photograph. Hold on. Yep, there you go.
Wait.
Is it the same as curry?
Yeah, it's kind of curry, but in curry is basically combined of everything. Like curry is just a gravy. Curry is not really and it's it's most of non-Indians say curry because they don't know what is Indian food. Curry is basically the gravy. It's nothing. It's nothing actually. Curry is nothing to eat. It's kind of a curry. It comes under curry for sure. So I don't know what is happening.
Thank you, Kaika.
Okay, who is showing this?
I hope you show the picture so you
Oh,
will
perfect.
feel hungry.
Yeah, I am hungry already. I did add
Okay.
I did add that here a photograph. So yeah, you can see. So yeah.
It looks
So
yummy.
that's all paneer tikka masala. So the main ingredient here is cottage cheese. So it's made of milk, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see the cubes. Can you see the cubes
Yes.
in,
What is it?
in orange? So
What is
those
that?
those are cottage. Yeah, those are cottage cheese.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's very healthy. It's not like normal cheese. Normal cheese is fat, right?
yes.
This is very healthy. It's
Ah,
full of protein. It's full of protein. So most of the Indians don't eat non-vegetarian, right? If you know that. So this is the main source of one of the main sources of protein for vegetarians. Yeah.
I need to try it.
Yeah, you should try it. I've never heard
Yeah.
anybody. I've never heard anybody not liking it. You should definitely try it.
Vegetarian food, right? Vegetarian food.
Yeah, this is vegetarian food.
Mm.
So
If
there is one
you
more.
guys,
What is it?
if you
Sorry?
guys want to go to Indian restaurant, so can buy paneer tikka masala.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Exactly.
you might have to go to, or you have to come to my house when I make it.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. What's the third food?
Sorry.
What's the next food?
Next food. Okay. So next food is like the same ingredients, but it's Shahi paneer. So it's actually both same thing, but the way of making it, the recipe is different. So this has more cream. This is more fat, more cream, more
Creamy.
creamy. This more creamy. Yeah. So Purva is sharing a screen. Yeah. There you go.
Paneer. Okay, so
Yeah.
can see more clearly.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Ika.
It doesn't work.
Thank you, Kaika.
You're coming up.
Okay. Doesn't work.
I also have a photograph.
Hold on.
I added one of the photos. If you guys want to see. Do you want me to share my screen? I can do that. Hold on.
What?
Maybe
I
my
can share my
connection
screen.
not really good.
I can share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. I'll share my screen. I can show you a few photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you see Shahi paneer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like the previous food.
Yeah. Gravy is more creamy.
Yes, no, I can see
The only difference is the recipe. Otherwise, it's basically it's the same cottage cheese.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's one more difference, the taste. This is more of a sweet side, and tikka masala is more of a spicy side. So that's the difference also. Yeah. So somebody who likes spicy can go for paneer tikka masala. Somebody who likes sweet, he loves spicy. Even I love spicy. So yeah, somebody who likes sweet can go to Shahi paneer. So you have both the options.
That looks so nice, actually, all of them.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I feel like I need to eat that.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll make it and invite you guys so we can have a party at my house. Yeah, but yeah, I hope very soon.
All right. What is the
So
most popular food from India?
of India, the paneer tikka masala is the most popular food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the most popular food you can have.
I can see that.
Yeah, and samosa also. I think all of them knew samosa. So
Yes, samosa.
samosa is also popular. Yeah, and I think you guys must be knowing naan. I'll type it up.
What is it?
You guys know naan? Yeah. It's kind of a bread, flat bread. I'll show you photos.
It's a bread.
Yeah, it's a bread. Yep. I sent you photos.
This is the popular one, Ma'am. If you guys go to India, you can find everywhere.
Yeah, I think you can find all these, whatever I've told you, everywhere. These are the most common food you can have everywhere. Yeah, this is naan. So this is the one of the most famous, but this is not really healthy. It's like it's made of all kind of, what do you call it? All-purpose flour. So that is not healthy. But there is one more similar type known as roti, like how you call in Indonesia for bread. Bread is roti, right? So it's the same thing, but it's made of wheat flour, but that is healthy. I'll type that too. Hold on, I'll type that.
looks good.
Oh yeah, and it's tasty.
I can see that.
Yeah, and there are many varieties in it. So some is made of garlic, some is made of potatoes in it, some are made of onions in it. So there are many varieties.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah. This is actually this is the you eat all everybody eat every day. So this is like main food of India.
Like what?
So main food is
Oh,
like every day at least in one meal everybody eat this. So it's basically a bread. So it's the bread and then you eat with different curries,
I see.
like different vegetables or anything else. Yeah.
It's like everyday
So,
meals, right?
yeah, it's like everyday meal. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Any questions? Anybody?
Like I will never get bored eating it. It's good. It looks good.
No, you know what? Honestly, when you eat every day, you might get bored, like I am, because I eat every day. It might get boring.
I need to eat that first.
Yeah.
No way.
But it's nice. When you eat with the curries, it's nice. But it basically doesn't have any taste. It's like doesn't have any taste actually. Until if you have those paneer naan or aloo naan or garlic naan, which has taste, obviously. So,
I
yeah.
Actually, it needs a lot of vegetarian. So like Rahul is a vegetarian as well.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, I'm a vegetarian. So all my food is vegetarian.
So if you guys
hope you-
go to India, a lot of vegetarian food.
Oh yes. You can get bored of eating, but you can never get. You have like millions of food, vegetarian food basically, like non-stop. You can have every day a new food for entire year, and even then it will not get over.
see.
So basically, yeah. So there are many of them. Any questions?
How about dosa dish?
Oh yeah, this dosa is made of different things, but I love it. But it's different than roti. I love it. Yeah,
Oh,
she's gonna show you dosa. Have you eaten dosa?
no, but
I
I
think she's a.
ever take a look at it on a TV series at Netflix.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. But it's actually very simple dish, but it's very difficult to make. It needs
Oh,
skills to make it. It's one of the difficult. You see these like it's very thin. It's like very thin and very crispy. So to make it on a pan is like you need to have like professional skills to make them. Do you see
is
the
it like
photos?
a thin pancake?
Yeah, but
Okay.
the pancake is sweet, right? This is not sweet. Yeah,
Oh,
this is not sweet.
Salty,
This is sorry.
so salty, like crabs. Like if in Indonesia,
Yeah,
it's similar like crabs, but the taste, I think get coconut inside, right?
yeah. I
For
mean, there are
the
different
dosa.
ways of making it. Yeah, yeah. There are different ways of making. Some put coconut, some don't put coconut. Some put potatoes inside it. Some put cheese inside it. So it's up to you. How do you want? Some eat it without it. So, but it looks very simple, but it's one of the very difficult dish to make actually.
oh,
This looks simple,
tasty.
right? This looks like yeah, it looks very simple, but I tried. I tried making it, but it wasn't that good. So So I know it's difficult. Yeah.
Okay.
Besides,
Thank you.
I'm not very good in cooking. So
Hmm.
yeah.
This one I think idli. Nah, this one also famous one.
Yeah, idli is famous, and it's very simple actually. Idli is one of the most simplest food to make. It's basically made of rice, so it's very simple to make. You wanna Google that? Idli. You know the spelling? I
Idli like this.
yeah, I messaged. Yeah. So when you see dosa and idli both together. You see in the first photograph, I mean most of the photographs actually. Yeah. This is very easy to make actually.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
fun.
this one right.
It's funny how yeah it's made of rice.
Uh,
So what you do is you grind the rice flour, and you mix with water and you um not bake it. It's steamed in a special container which is round, and you get the shape. It's very easy actually. It's just steamed, nothing else. You take rice, grind it, mix with water, and steam it. Simple. It's very simple. Yeah. Any more? Any more? Anybody want to ask anything or tell me
Yeah.
anything?
anybody wants to ask about more of India's food?
I have four, 1, 2, 3, 4 left in my list.
Intro one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I go next?
Should we? Yes. Wait.
Okay. So the next one. This is one of my most favorite food on earth.
What is it?
It's called Hyderabadi biryani.
Hyderabad.
It's India.
Let me. What is it?
Uh,
Is it the normal biryani or is it something special? The Hyderabadi.
it, yes, it's differently made than normal biryani. It's like one of the most difficult dish, most time-taking dish. It takes at least 2 hours to make this, and it tastes very good. And not everybody can make this. Not everybody can make
I
this
see.
particular Hyderabadi dish. Yeah. So only there's a place in India called Hyderabad. Do you guys know that place? I'll type it out. Place Hyderabad. So this is the place where it actually is made, and the best biryani you can ever have is at this place. the best, the best of the best.
Wait.
Yeah. I never suggest people to eat
Is this one?
biryani outside of Hyderabad because it doesn't taste same. Yep, those are the one.
Oh,
Right.
okay. What's the difference between Hyderabad biryani and the other?
It's the recipe, the way, the process of making it is different. So these are made using layering of rice and then vegetables or chicken or whatever you want to eat. So it's layered. So first in pan you cook the rice with the different spices, like I think 5 to 10 spices. Then you cook the vegetable, with different spices. Then you put rice on the first layer. Then you put all the vegetables on the second layer. Then you put one more layer of rice. Then you put one more layer of vegetables or chicken or whatever you want. Then another layer of rice. So these 5 different layers is cooked like in very slow cooking. So these are cooked for few like 1 hour or 30 minutes, depending how much you're cooking. So to make this, it takes like 2 hours, 3 hours to make this.
Really?
So yeah, it does. The real biryani is made this way. The authentic biryani is made in this recipe. And there are other easy ones, but they're not the real biryani. When you eat this one, you'll never would like to eat anything else. This is the best biryani you can ever have. Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
I can still think of it. How? Oh yes, I when I was studying, I used to live in Hyderabad.
So
Yes.
interesting. It looks good. Like the flavor looks so rich.
Oh yes.
My mom used
Hopefully when you
to
go to
cook
India,
biryani too
you
with
must go to
lamb.
Hyderabad.
Really nice.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
good.
your voice is breaking.
Ulang, Mas.
Your voice is breaking.
Nice.
With connection.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I think is it my
No,
is it
it's
my
mine.
connection bad?
No, it's hers.
Okay.
Mine. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So what were you saying?
Yeah, my mom used to cook biryani too with lamb or beef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's good.
Okay. Of course, biryani is obviously good, but you should try Hyderabadi biryani. Those are like special way of making a biryani. So I don't know how your mother cooks. Maybe you should ask her. Or do you know?
Okay.
Do you know how she cooks?
Yeah, she cook in like in presto, I think.
No, does she layers rice and
No.
beef or whichever you eat? No, right? Okay. So those are the simpler way of making biryani, but this more difficult ones, especially
I
the
see.
Hyderabadi biryani. Those are made in layers, so those and it takes time. They are cooked slowly, so all the flavors go inside each other. So when you eat it, it's like burst of flavors, and there are many spices during making it, so it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So so the next one
What is it?
is aloo chaat. This is again a snack, a simple snack. This is very easy to make. You can eat it anytime. You can make at home. This simple food, but again it's tasty and you can get it anywhere.
Wait.
So you can get it anywhere. It's very simple, easy to make. What do you call it? It's a street food basically. It's made of potatoes.
Is it this one?
Uh, no, I haven't. I cannot see your screen.
Wait. You can see my screen sharing?
No, not yet. Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, is it this one?
Yeah,
It's kind
this
of look
is
like
different varieties.
salad.
You know, it's like. Sorry.
Kind of look like salad.
Kind of look like what? Say it again. Sorry. Your your voice broke. Sorry.
Like salad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's like salad. She said salad, fruit salad.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, it's kind of salad, but it's not salad. It's not healthy. Salad is
Indian
healthy.
salad.
This is not healthy. This is spicy and filling and fat, but very tasty. But very tasty. You see, there's some red pomegranate. Can you see that?
Uh-uh.
The third picture on the top. So those are more trying to make it healthier, but it's not really healthy. They have put some pomegranate, and yeah, I think that is the only healthier thing in that. So yeah, this is salad, not salad, but this is unhealthy salad. You can say that.
Yeah. Is it hard to make
Yeah.
it? Is it hard?
No, it's very. It's very easy. It's very simple food. That is why it's actually a fast food of India.
Oh.
So it's very quick to make. It's very easy to make, and it's a street food, so you can find it anywhere.
Mm.
So yeah, easy to make, simple to make, fast. It's not very difficult. Yeah, maybe if you want to check some recipe, you can make it yourself. You don't need anybody else. It's so simple.
Easy.
Yeah.
Later
Yeah, I
on
don't
can
know
open
if you guys.
restaurant.
Sorry.
Can open Indian restaurant.
Yes.
After
Yeah.
this.
Yes, you can. You can. You can open the new restaurant. So, should I go to next?
Yes.
Another of my favorite.
What is it?
Next, I'll tell you. Next is, yes.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I wrote wrong spelling. So, actually made few days back, like few weeks back, and I put it on YouTube.
Pani puri. Wait a minute. Wait. This one. Can you see my?
Yep, correct.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh.
What's that? That I made.
What's the filling?
I tried before.
The filling can be different things. It can be fried beans. It can be chickpeas. It can be potatoes, and with spicy water.
Oh.
It depends. What do you like? If you like spicy, you could make it spicy water. If you like sweet, you can make sweet water. Yeah. So you see the green water. So
Yeah.
those green water is coriander. Do you know coriander leaves?
What is
Yeah.
it?
So these are made of coriander leaves. You want to check coriander?
Which filling?
So you can Google coriander leaves.
Wait.
So those are made of those.
Coriander leaves.
Anyone can ask if any questions.
Yes,
Sally
please.
can ask. Sally, Riani,
Coriander
Fit
leaves.
also.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many people. Nobody's talking. Are they there or they're not here also?
Is anyone
It's
you
like
can ask questions? Please.
it's like
I do not see your screen.
You don't see my screen?
No, not yet.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah, I can see now. Yeah, so these are the leaves which you grind. You first cut it, grind it with water
Uh-huh.
and some spices, and then you get that green one. So this is kind of, yeah. So you can make it either with mint leaves or you can make it either with coriander leaves, depending on what you like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite? Which
Shelly
flavor?
want to ask. Hi,
What
Shelly. Shelly's message. Some I want to ask.
is it, Kak Sally?
Yeah, I cannot hear you. I think your mic is mute. Your mic is mute, I think.
Sorry. Uh, my name is Shelly. I'm gonna asking
Yeah.
to your to you about your traditional Indian dress. That's called sari, right? So
Yeah.
so it's usually worn in what occasion?
You mean sorry?
Call it sari yang maybe
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It depends. It depends. Some people wear it every day. Some people wear it on special occasion, like some important celebration or some festival. It depends on you, actually. So some people wear
oh,
it every day. Some people wear it only on celebration. Some people never wear it. So it again depends on you. So it depends how you like it. If you like it, you can wear it every day. There's nothing like, yeah, yeah, there you go.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So it depends when do you want to wear it.
But if you go to India, a lot of people wear this one, wear sari.
Yeah,
And then saris
exactly. So yeah. So so basically
Bollywood.
many people wear it every day. So it doesn't really matter.
It's beautiful, so.
Yeah, it is beautiful. But it's tricky to wear it. You need to know how to wear it. Otherwise you cannot wear it. It's not very simple to wear. It looks very simple, but it's not really simple.
I need to learn that.
Yeah. It does look very simple, but you need to know how to wrap it around because there's no strings in it. It's just a piece of cloth. So you need to know how to wrap it.
Mm.
So yeah, because there's no strings attached to anything. It's just a piece of long cloth. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's not really a dress. It's just a piece of cloth. It's all about how you wrap it. It's the way you wrap it. It stays on you in your body.
I see, I see.
Yeah.
So,
So
do you have
any more question?
any more questions, everyone? Or should we move to the next topic?
Yeah. By the way, I shared a YouTube video. That's Panipuri I made a few weeks back.
What?
I shared a YouTube video on chat.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. That when I made Panipuri few weeks back, and I put on YouTube for no reason.
I see that.
For no reason.
You're probably going to watch that.
No, you can watch it later. I'm just saying. You don't have to watch it now. It's
Okay.
like
Anybody wants to ask more questions?
yeah. Anybody want to ask any questions before I move to the next
I
topic
want to
maybe?
ask a question.
Okay, Kak.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
is there any differences on fabric that you use on sari? Uh, I mean, you can adjust to wear it uh, in your house on in a special occasion. So, is there any differences on maybe in a fabric that in a saris fabric that you wanna wear it in your house, or when you want to wear it in another event?
Yes, there is. The one you wear in celebration is, of course, more expensive, and it could be made of different things. It could be made of silk. It could be made of, gold. There's some sari made of gold, like the one we wear it in our as a jewelry. So they are made of those too. It depends. So yeah, the silk one is expensive. The gold one is obviously expensive. So it depends.
Mm.
Yeah, there are many kinds: silk, cotton, then gold ones. Then there is chiffon, which is very light. Like yeah. So there are many different. Yeah, there is. But the one you wear every day, I think you will prefer cotton because it's easy to breathe in it. But on celebration, yes, you can wear silk. You can wear different other zardozi. You can wear chiffon. It can be different. Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. I think everybody loves sari here.
It's just beautiful.
It does. If you know how to wear it, it does. You guys should try once wearing it.
Should we move to the next topic?
Yes, we should.
So
But I think
what?
yeah, I didn't put up. I wanted to share a small movie trailer with you guys.
What is it?
You know, can we share this trailer? Hold on, I'll just send the YouTube. So it will give you the whole idea of the sustainable and ethical fashion.
Okay.
So maybe when you have time, it's a documentary, but it's really good made, well made documentary. So
Where
I will
middle?
I'll send you the trailer
Wait.
of this. This gives you a very simple. Anybody can share it on screen. Maybe we can watch it together.
Wait.
So maybe I can then later. I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know. How do you want to do this?
Let me share the screen. Wait.
But can we hear that?
Let's try it first. I think we can.
We can. Okay. Perfect. Anybody here knows about ethical and sustainable fashion? Anything? I'm just curious.
Ada yang
Dwikha, do you
tahu?
know?
I
Do you
asked
know
bahasa.
anything?
Ada yang tahu tentang ethical sustainability clothes? No one know. Maybe better start.
Yeah, then I think you should watch this simple small trailer so you get the idea. And then it's important that at least during these times when we know things are going in wrong direction, you can see small viruses put us at home. So I thought it will be a good idea to talk because we need to go in the right direction, all of us. It's not just one person does it, nothing happens. If we all do it, things change. And fashion is something we all have. We all wear fashion, right? some like sari, some like t-shirt, everything. Everybody has some sort of fashion.
Like, okay, here we go.
I don't think I can hear.
Unmute first.
Today, it has been reinvented.
It's based on materialism. The problem is that comes at a really high price. Garment factory collapsed, killing more than 1,000.
Last November, 112 people were killed in another major factory fire. 30,000 Chinese workers.
Garment workers in Bangladesh paying the price for cheap clothing. The promise of globalization was that it was going to be a win-win. That consumers in the rich world would get cheaper goods and people in the poorer parts of the world would get jobs, and that those jobs would give them an opportunity to work their way out of poverty.
This enormous, rapacious industry that is generating so much profit, why is it that it is unable to support millions of its workers properly?
The actual business model is completely unsustainable. Unless you change that model, you can't change anything.
When everything is concentrated on making profits, you see that human rights, the environment, workers' rights get lost.
My God, we can do better than this.
So yeah, it was a little disturbing.
So
I
say
don't know if sorry, say it.
what?
Go on. Go on.
Like environment friendly.
Yeah, it's basically I know everybody knows fashion, right? So you know H&M, you know Forever 21, you know Zara, right? Everybody knows these names.
Yes.
So basically what they're doing is like they're buying it for very cheap and selling it for cheap also, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're buying it so much of numbers. So they have changed the entire system. So let's go into history. Since I'm a fashion graduate, so I understand a bit. So I'll explain it in very brief.
Yes.
So let's go back to history. So when we go past 5 to 10 years back, so 5 to 10 years back, how fashion used to work is like you used to have 3 collections every year. So there's summer, there's autumn, there's winter. So you have only these 3 collections in a year. So design used to change only 3 times in a year. And you didn't used to have these H&M, Forever 21, Zara during that time. It was like they're like more of small shops or very very big brands like Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that fast, but this consumerism changed a lot in last 5 years, especially. What is happening now? We buy clothes like every day, or maybe once in a week, and then we throw it away. We don't even wear it for more than 1, 2, 3 times because we cannot wear it because most of them get torn or the color fade away because they are made cheap. They are supposed to not last that long. But 10 years back, when we used to get clothes that used to last like 20 years, 25 years, I'm sure you must have noticed like our elder generation, they used to have, you know, their grandmother's clothes, their mother's clothes, and they used to still wear it, you know. They used to last for generations. Now they don't last that much because they don't want them to last. They make it cheap. They make it like unsustainably. Like they to make a simple cotton t-shirt, it takes around 10,000 liters of water just to make a t-shirt. And to make one denim jeans, you know denim, right? That takes around the same amount of water that one person drink in 1.5 years. Just one jean. Imagine that.
Really?
Yes. So all these consumerism, like, and you don't want to wear it more than 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You just want to throw it away, and you want to keep buying it because this has been given in our mind, like keep buying it, keep buying it.
Yes.
And these are called fast fashion. So all these Zara and all these are fast fashion. So they change fashion every week. If you go to the store next week, you cannot find the same thing
Yes.
because you will get some new things again. That's how they run. So imagine, and in reality, they don't sell 95% of their clothes. They throw it away. So 95% of clothes is not sold, and still they are the most profitable business on earth. So you're killing the environment because you're trying to make so much of cotton. So to make cotton, you're putting so much of fertilizers, so much of pesticides, so much of chemicals on earth. So to get more t-shirt, to make more clothes, you need more cotton, right? So you make more fertilizer, so you get more growth. And the more fertilizer, the more pesticide you add, the fertility of soil disappears. So you put much more, which causes cancer, which causes a lot of diseases to people who are working and to people who we are wearing. Because when some chemical is inside your clothes, it is still there because and our skin absorbs chemicals. So when we are wearing it, so most of my skin is covered with this cloth. So if this has a chemical, this my skin is absorbing it too. So basically, we are killing everybody, killing our environment. We are killing ourselves. For what? For nothing. When 95% of those clothes is not sold, so where do they go? So they go to the dump. They throw it in ocean or they burn it. So when you burn it, it goes in the air. When you throw in the ocean, you kill fishes. When you put in a landfill, those land is of no use. So basically, this whole idea of fast fashion and consumerism is of no use. Do you agree? Or it's like, I don't know. So, so yeah, yeah. So this is one part of it, that we don't need so many of clothes. We need to buy something which is locally made, which is more environmental friendly, like organic cotton, which has no chemicals in it. We need to buy less because we don't want so many of designs every week. Yeah, here you go next week. You don't want so many designs. It's the same design, it's the same T-shirt. It's just little different prints. And why do you want so many prints? We don't need so many prints. We need to live on this earth. We don't need to wear this earth. So if earth doesn't exist, we cannot wear any clothes anyway.
Yeah.
So we need to maybe stop this idea of buying things all the time. So obviously these brands, they show those, you must have seen their ads. So they're so nice, beautiful looking. So obviously those are ads, and you want to wear it. Of course, everybody wants to have it, but you need to have this idea that this, because nobody understands. Because when we go to the store, we don't have this idea that we are killing the environment. We don't know. These are not seen in reality. Only people who are working or who knows the entire system understand. Okay, these are other things which is going behind this simple T-shirt. So maybe everybody need to understand this and start working on it. So when we start asking these companies, like, we don't want so many things, you need to show us that how environmental friendly is this. You need to show us. We demand because we buy it. You are there because we buy it, right? So we need to start telling them that we don't want so many things. So they will start, changing their system. If we don't ask, they will keep selling, because at the end of the day, they are here to make money, right? They will not stop. Yeah. So this is the basic idea of sustainability. So, and the second part is ethical. Ethical part is when you buy cheap things, then there's a system. So when you start making a thing, you need raw materials. You need a person to stitch it. You need a person to keep it ready, right? So raw material cost stays the same. So if you buy a very expensive one, the raw material cost is still same. If you buy if it's the same material, if you buy a cheaper brand, the raw material cost is still same. The difference is that amount of money you give to the guys who are making. So for example, there was one person I was seeing this movie. So in this documentary, they're showing this woman who's making uh, school bags school bags for kids for a brand in US. So she was telling that I'm making school kids bag, but I'm paid so less that my kids cannot go to school. So why do you want to make so many? This is the sad part of our fast fashion. So you're making so many things nobody wants, and you can sell these things because you're making it cheap, right? You can make 100 of them because you're making it cheap. If you make 10 of them, because we need only 20, for example, we need only 10. So you can make 20 and maybe pay a little bit more, so their kids also go to school. How bad is this? How Look at the irony that she's making school bags for school kids and her kids cannot go to school. So what's the use of such idea of fast fashion? So we need to hear. So this thing says that we also, the ethical fashion also demands that when we are buying your clothes, you need to write, like you write when you see the tag, you see there written, this is 100% cotton, this is made in this place, right? Yeah. So maybe they can add in the tag this person was paid this much. So we know that they're paid well, because we also know some companies pay well, some companies don't pay well. But how do we know that what we are buying is coming from a person who was paid enough to survive? So that's the only difference. So yeah. There was one more thing when it comes to ethical fashion. It's not very difficult to have this idea, because uh, if you increase just 1% of the salary of uh, of the cost of the selling price, that will cover the living wage of that person. So it's just 1% extra cost you're going to pay. It's not very difficult. It's not very impractical. The problem is right now that people don't know anything about this, obviously. So people don't demand it. So we are the one who's consuming those, right? So if we ask, like, we are not buying your clothes till you tell us you're paying them right, you're not killing environment. So when we start doing that, the brands have to do that, because then they will not sell. So that's the idea. Yeah. So maybe when you go, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I'm getting you bored. No, go ahead. I'm going to listen now.
Okay. Is there actually any brand who support the environment-friendly fashion?
That's the thing. Not brand. None of the brands have actually. None of the big brands have actually come forward and tried to do something. This drastic, because we as a consumer are still not ready to have that, because we don't know. So so there are only 1% of their consumer who is like asking for this. So they're not going to listen 1%. If they go, they go. They doesn't care. So until at least 50% of the consumers start asking for this, so they're not going to change. So slowly, actually it has changed a little bit, but it's still not enough to call them ethical and sustainable. Like if you go to H&M, you can see a small corner.
Yes.
How many of you have gone to H&M?
I think we all have.
I think so. So if you go to an H&M store, it's just an example, but it's a good start, but it's not the best thing they have done yet, but it's a good start. You can see a small corner, which I don't remember, which has a sustainable green tag on it. So those are the ones which are used using organic cotton or recycled.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a start. So I hope everybody's change soon.
We need to speak up about this, right?
Yeah, we need to tell everybody about it.
Yes.
So that is why I thought I'll just add this topic out of nowhere. Yeah.
Wants to ask something?
Yeah, anybody wants to ask anything? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people didn't speak up.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us who was talking.
Today got birthday girl, Riani, but she's not appear today. Riani birthday.
I think she is here. Riani, Eka, Lilia, Siti.
Yeah, she's here, but
But she's not online.
you can sing first.
Oh, she's online. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rahul.
So how are you celebrating your birthday?
Sorry?
How are you celebrating your birthday?
Today I'm celebrating my birthday only with my family, and only one friend comes to my home because we're still in this COVID-19 pandemic, so I cannot come or go outside in another place.
Yeah, I think that's a wise decision. Yeah, that's a good decision.
Can I ask something?
Sure, go ahead. I'm waiting for people to ask me questions. Nobody's asking me anything.
Rahul, greeting first, Riani, with Indian language.
I cannot speak Indian. I don't speak first because I already eat some cakes, so I speak only in this time. I want to ask one thing about we're still in this COVID-19 pandemic, and some people have new hobbies or learn something. For you, what new hobbies or your favorite new things in this pandemic?
Oh, you really want to know? You know what? you know what? When this pandemic started, I was like, okay, it's gonna stay for 1 month, and then it's gonna get over. But it never get over, and then so when I was studying in school, always wanted to learn piano. So you see in the backside,
Ah, that's great.
yeah. So I started learning piano this in this pandemic. That's what I did all my pandemic. I'm still learning piano.
I can play
What did
piano
you
too,
start?
but a bit.
You can?
Yeah, but not mastering in like maybe Beethoven or something like hard
Oh, you can
hardly.
play Beethoven?
What?
You can play Beethoven and all?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
perfect.
think it's
Oh,
great.
you should teach me then. Yeah,
I love
that's what I'm
painting.
learning. We love painting. I love
Yeah.
painting too.
Rahul can play Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday, use your piano. Use your keyboard.
Sorry?
You can play Happy Birthday music.
Oh no, I told you, I just started learning, so I can play very few tunes. I can play Beethoven though. I can play Beethoven.
Maybe someday you can send your video to Dwikha Foundation group with your piano.
I can. I'm still a learner, so if you ask me to play, I'll be very slow. Yeah. You wanna hear it now? I can play one of the Beethovens, but I don't know if I'll play it right.
That's okay. I love listening anyone playing piano because I think it can relieve our stress or maybe increase our mood. So
Oh,
I
yes, it
really
does.
like.
I love piano for sure. So that's what I always wanted to learn, but now I have time, so I'm doing it.
And can I ask something again?
Sure, keep asking me.
Sorry, I want to ask. In India, is there any art gallery or museum for my recommendation when I travel in India? Because I like going to art gallery or museum.
Oh yes, there is a lot of museum in India. Depending on where do you go, like in Delhi, there is a museum of Mahatma Gandhi, where you can see how he used to live in his life. It's actually his house, so that house is converted into a museum. So you can see his glasses, you can see his books, you can see his bed, you can see his notebook. I don't know. You can see everything he used to use. You can see how he used to make cotton. He used to make his own cotton clothes, by the way. Yeah. So there are a lot of museums actually, and they're really interesting. I love museums as well. So you should you if you go, you should tell me. I'll tell you. I think all of the major cities. You can see this 1, 2, 3 last picture on the first line. That's where he used to sleep. That's a real one. That's his real house. Yeah.
Is it for student or maybe a college student?
No, anybody can go there. It's a national. It's it's a national museum, so anybody can go there.
It looks really interesting.
It is interesting. You should go. I've been there once. If you see, you can see all those his clothes, his old. Even I've been to a museum here. They have a lot of Indian idols. That's pretty interesting. Have you been to museum here in Jakarta?
In maybe in Jakarta, I haven't visited many
Oh, you haven't
museums
visited
because
your own Jakarta.
yeah, only just once. But in Semarang City, when I study in Diponegoro University, I only visit one museum. But in Jakarta City, I never visit any museum.
Oh, oh, you should go. It's nice. I went there. I went there in February before pandemic started. So
Next time
it was good.
Yani to Fatahillah Museum.
Like, I cannot hear you what you're saying.
My internet connection actually unstable, so
Yeah.
your voice.
Now I can hear you. Now I
Okay.
can hear you.
Yani you can go to National Museum or Fatahillah Museum. That's quite nice.
Yeah,
Fatahillah.
National Museum I've been. National Museum is good. Yeah.
Okay, I will try it.
Maybe
Because
maybe after pandemic, all of us can go together.
I hope
everybody can go. Yeah, this whole community here can go. Yeah.
One more
question. And for maybe for university or maybe student school, is it online, still in online learning, or maybe it's effective again in India?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get your question. Say it again. Sorry.
Sorry?
Say your question. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't understand your question.
For Indian country, for students, is it in still online learning or start new normal in offline learning?
You have both options. You can choose. You have online, you have offline, both. India has one of the best schools in the world, so you can have the best education. Yeah, one of the top engineering colleges in India, one of the top business colleges in India. So when it comes to studies, India's standard is very high. So, but getting into them is also very difficult. I can assure you, it's a very tough competition.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. If you, yeah, where I went, you take only 0.1% of the student actually pass to get into it. So
okay,
it's kind of, yeah. But you can take online and offline. If you want any help, I can tell you. If you really want to study off there.
Okay, I think it's a little bit longer question for me. I think that's enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Rahul.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Riani. And happy birthday again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we need to have our cake. Everybody needs cake here.
Celebrate online.
Yeah. So who's next?
Anybody wants to ask more questions?
Penny, or Farah, one more questions.
Okay, I wanna ask.
Hi, Penny.
Okay. Hello, Mr.
Your name is
Actually,
so easy. Sorry.
okay. I want to ask about in an Indian education system. I already read about the article if there are so many problems in the Indian education system, and actually I want to ask to you. Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, what is the main the main problem in Indian education system that makes the article is right about wait, immediate change needed in the Indian education system. So yeah, itu the main question is what is the main problem in Indian education system that needs to change it.
Are you asking me my suggestion?
Yeah, because I interested about the education system in another country beside yeah another.
Okay. Okay. I've studied in two countries, so I can relate how different they are. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, and I think no place is perfect. So when it comes to what I feel, my suggestion will be like if you're talking about intermediary, like till high school, there's a different suggestion. If you're talking about uh, professional schools, there is a different suggestion from my side. So when it comes to high school, things needs to change in the case like it's very difficult. It's very difficult. That's what I felt when I went because I studied outside in US, so I know how different it is. In US, it's much more easier and more you know relaxed curriculum, but in India it's very tough. So I don't know if it's good thing if because if it's tough, your brain is like more stronger. I don't know if it's good thing or bad thing, but then not everybody needs to learn have these difficult times till high school. I feel they need to relax it a little bit more. I think compared to earlier, it has been relaxed, but it needs to be relaxed more. Yeah. So this is one. There's second thing, which I think it's because of the culture. So most of the parents want you to study more than to play games or be a cricket star or be a into games. So that is missing. So you should be like in high school. You have only two subjects, science or art. So most of the people take science. So there should be like things like games. They should be given more credit, which is not there. It's not enough. It's there, but it's not enough. Which is which is which is one of the good things outside India. So yeah, that can be changed, and I hope it changes. So yeah, that's the thing. I hope it answered your question. If not,
Okay.
ask me.
Okay. Uh, then how many subjects at the high school that makes you feel difficult?
Oh, it depends what you choose. What I choose was science. So when I went to high school, I was a confused child. So my father is a lawyer, my mother is a lawyer, my elder brother is a doctor, and I was the youngest then. So I didn't know what to choose. So I chose science, and then I chose biology, I chose chemistry, I chose physics, I chose math because I didn't know what to do after high school. So I chose everything. So that I can be lawyer, so I can be a doctor, I could be engineer, and then I didn't do anything. I went into fashion college. so so it was difficult, obviously. Maths, physics, chemistry, and biology. Having it all together is very difficult. And of course, our syllabus is difficult too, so it was difficult. And yeah, and the board where I studied was a central board, which is National Board of India. So that's one of the most difficult exams in the world. So to pass them is also difficult. So it's not just syllabus, it's the exam also. And like I said, I don't know if it's good or bad because we studied so much. Our whole education system is so difficult. So most of the people become more smarter. So it becomes more difficult because you have more competition. So it's like that. More competition, more studies. So these things maybe needs to be changed. Yeah.
Okay.
So that part of was difficult. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So Indian student can choose what subject they can learn in their school, or it's must like in Indonesia.
No, they can choose. Once you go into high school, you have an option to choose. You can choose what you want to study. So I chose science, so I studied science. You can study music, you can study arts, you can study social studies. It's up to you. You can choose. You can study literature. It's up to you. What do you want to study? From high school, you can start choosing. So that's the first step of where you want to study. You want to be a doctor, you want to be engineer, you want to be an artist, you want to be a teacher. So it depends what do you want to be. So you choose your subject. Yeah, you can choose in high school. I think it's the same, right? Here?
Yeah, actually now I choose science. Then I must study about 15 subject in my school.
Okay. Okay. So you want to be a doctor or you want to be engineer? What do you want to be?
No, I want to be chemistry lecturer.
Okay. You know, I was very bad in chemistry. I somehow passed. I was really bad in chemistry. So
Actually, it more interest than physics.
oh, really, I loved physics more.
Oh, okay.
Good in physics. I was good in physics. I was very bad in chemistry. I used to study more physics than chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it depends on what do you want to be. Up to you.
Okay. Thank you, Mister.
Yeah, yeah you're welcome, Penny.
Rahul also switched from science to vision.
Because your voice is still not clear.
Yeah, my not good. So from science also can change to fashion.
Sorry?
From
you
science.
can change because for fashion you need to be either an artist, in an art student or a science student. So you can go to fashion from both the streams. So I was a science student, so I was allowed to be in. So not you can. Yeah. Yeah. But then I was good into arts. I used to paint a lot since I was small. So maybe that helped. Because all my friends didn't went through, I went. So I don't know. It helped.
Yeah. Penny, Rahul also last time worked in Switzerland. So maybe next time. Today already.
Oh yeah.
US.
Oh yeah. Before coming here, I was in Switzerland. So yeah.
Yeah.
You traveling before pandemic, or
No, before a year, before 1 year, 1.5 years, before that, before I came to Indonesia.
Oh.
I came to Indonesia a year back, so around an year back. So before that, I was in Switzerland.
How long you
So
stay in
yeah,
Indonesia?
almost more than a year now. Yeah, but I still don't know half of the Indonesia. That's hard part. And I still cannot speak Bahasa. Somebody please teach me Bahasa. You know, next time I'm gonna come join Bahasa group.
Next time Penny teach.
Yeah. Sorry?
Oh my god.
Yeah, please, somebody.
Speak Bahasa.
Maybe Eka, you need to make a Bahasa group so I learn Bahasa. Yeah, I still cannot speak. So I'll speak English. You help me understand Bahasa.
I agree with that. Maybe there's a Indonesian group. It's much
Yes,
better.
please. Yes, please. Yeah, I need to speak because I mean, in my work, everybody speaks English, so it's easy for me to not speak to them Bahasa. So it's easy. I never get to speak Bahasa, and I never learned Bahasa, so I need to. I mean, somebody
But
say like you've been here more than a year, you still don't speak. I'm like, nobody speaks to me.
Indonesian country has many dialect like Japanese dialect, Sundanese dialect, Batak dialect. So I'm a little
Okay.
bit confused with
I
any
mean,
dialect in country.
I don't mind. I don't mind learning anyone to start with. Is it very difficult? Is it like very different in different dialects?
Yeah,
Is it
I
very different?
I think it's a little bit different from
Okay.
the other dialect because I only know Japanese dialect, even though
Okay.
I live in West Java, which is use Sundanese dialect, but
Okay.
I still don't understand their dialect.
Okay. Also, is it that? Okay. I thought you could understand. So I don't know. I don't mind
Yeah,
learning anyone. Teach me anything. I don't care. I don't care. At least I should start speaking now.
but it's good. Maybe you start from Indonesian language first,
Yes.
and then you can learn other dialects from Indonesian
Yes.
country in different regions.
Yes. Correct. So maybe
A lot of
next time you make a group. Who will teach me?
maybe you can say selamat malam after this.
Yeah, I know that basic. Come on, I know that much.
Oh, you know. But
I know Salamat Pagi and all. This is very basic. Like you need
okay.
to learn. Even tourists know this, you know. Yeah, I know satu, dua, tiga,
Ah,
lima, but I know these basics. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Nasifa disappeared. Nasifa said, this is getting boring.
Late.
Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't eaten, so I need to eat.
Okay. Oh no, go ahead. I don't want to disturb you.
But in Indian country, is there many Indonesian language teacher or maybe Indonesian
In
teacher
India?
that any
In India?
subject? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Anybody. Maybe there is. Maybe there is because there is a lot of school who teaches foreign language, but I never found it out. Yeah. I never thought I will live here. Otherwise, I would have found it out. I would have searched for it. Yeah. I always dreamt of living here, but I never thought I will actually live there. So this happened by accident. So, next question, please.
We already maybe or continue next time.
It's already late.
Up to you.
Okay.
What time is it? Oh, it's 9:45. Nasifa already went to eat food.
Yeah, first.
I don't know. Maybe other 4 people who are not speaking is also having dinner behind the scenes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think we need to end this meeting. We had a
We should,
talk.
and maybe we should keep connected.
Yes, definitely.
It was
Thank you so much.
It was lovely. It was lovely knowing everybody.
Yeah.
Next time we can share again.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Have another talk with another topic.
Yeah. So everybody join me on Instagram.
What's
So
your
we
Instagram?
know each other.
Oh, I know your Instagram.
So you have my Instagram. Maybe I'll write it down. You also have my Instagram.
I'm gonna follow
Is that
you.
right? Yeah, we'll follow everybody each other.
Yes.
I think that's my Instagram ID.
Yes.
Oh, there's a new person. I was supposed to go.
Okay. So thank you, Rahul, for our
Yes.
discussion.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having this boring meeting.
Thank you.
Oh, Nasifa is back from our dinner.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We hope our
Thank you.
can increase our insights.
Yes.
So to
Yes.
more sessions together, everyone.
Yes. Please feel free to ask me any more questions on
Yes.
Instagram now.
Maybe they sign.
Okay.
Take picture. Crazy, maybe can take picture.
Let's
Sorry.
we need to
Oh, you want to take picture?
Picture, Kak.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you take a picture? Okay.
Everyone can
on the camera.
turn on the camera.
Wow.
Kak Mawar, Kak Fadilah. Kak, ini ada yang belum.
How's your
Nggak apa-apa.
thing
Nggak
coming
apa-apa.
up?
Langsung aja.
Oke. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hearing me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kak Rahul.
Yeah,
Thank you, Kak.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget to follow
Thank
our
you, Fanny. Thank you, Nasifa. Thank you, everybody.
everybody.
Bye.
Tuesday program.
Yeah, see you on Instagram.
Yes. See you on Instagram.
So should you stop now? Should we leave?
I think. Wait.
Yeah.